Hello guys, welcome back to my channel on SQL with Shahid. In last video we have started database aspect topic. So I have discussed about some theoretical part and showed you deleting data file. So if data file got deleted, then we have to restore the database completely. If log file is corrupted, then we can rebuild the log. So before proceeding, here I will be connecting to Management Studio, and I'll be taking the backup of this suspect database. Okay, so why I will be taking this backup of the suspect data means if anything happen to data file is corrupted, so we can recover from the latest backup available. So that's the reason I'll be taking first the backup of the suspect database. So here new query backup database suspect db suspect to disk equal to path c backup c / backup db suspect underscore full.bak. So I'm taking this backup. Now the backup is successfully completed. Now what I will be doing, I will be going to this data folder and I will be deleting. Before that I had to take this database into offline mode, or else you can go and stop the SQL services. Before I was discussing about system databases, right? So we had to stop the SQL Server instances. If you want to delete the data file or corrupt the data file of the user database, then you can take here offline in task. Right click task, and then you can drop all the connection first. If you do this, the database will go into offline mode, and I have to go to that data folder, C program files, Microsoft SQL Server, that instance ID 2025 MS SQL folder, data folder. Then you will be finding here MDF file, and also you can corrupt it. Right click, then you can go to you can open with notepad. Okay, like edit with notepad. So here you have to wait for while. If you click on OK, here it is not coming. Okay, I'll be deleting this MDF file. I'll be going to SSMS again. Right click it, you have to go to task again on bring online. You have to click if you bring on, if it comes online, then you can refresh the instance once. Here you can expand this database. It is showing as recovery pending. Okay, so first of all you should not go and restore this database. First you have to do some basic checks. Okay, before doing that, first you have to check if the suspect flag is enabled by mistake. Anything, you have to check that. Okay, sometimes what happens, the database will be in online, it shows as a suspect. Okay, so to verify that, here we have the command selected database property X. You have to give the database name here. Okay, in error logs now you can check. Okay, before I was trying to see that that data file is inaccessible. Here you can check easily. Okay, here we have that. If I open file, okay, could not open the file. Here this MDF file, it could not open, so system cannot find the specified file. Okay, so same thing, if you won't find anything error in that error log, you can check here as well. You can refresh the logs in event viewer. In error you will click here, you can find same thing. Both are same only. Like if you won't find there, you can check here or there. Everything you have to verify. Okay, like and also like in SQL logs also you can go and check. Okay, here you'll be having that SQL logs in this instance ID MS SQL, and log folder you can check. Okay, here also you can check the error log in this files. So we can troubleshoot and while troubleshooting you can check the error log wherever it is possible. Okay, so everything is similar, only mainly we'll be checking here sp_read error log or else in event viewer. So now have like a file is missing now. So database in recovery pending. First we have to check whether really the database is in suspect. To check that, we have to run this command. Select database property X. You have to give db suspect. Then you can, if you click means you are there in master here. Okay, uh, db suspect actually in the database, yeah, it is in suspect mode. Okay, so you can see that clearly that it is in suspect mode. If it is online, then it will show as is in suspect mode. It will pretend as in suspect mode. You can reset here the status of the database. You have to first do some basic checks, okay, before performing anything on this database. Okay, so in real time you'll be handling in TBs, okay, like 4 TB, 5 TB, 10 TB also might be there. So you have to be careful while handling. You have to check this reset status also. You have to run this reset status. That suspect flag on the database db suspect is already reset, because there is no issue, like it is in suspect mode only. Okay, so again if you run this query, it is in suspect mode. It is now we have confirmed and verified that it is really in suspect mode. So this is the basic check we had to do. Okay, so now we have to go and check this select star from sys.sysaltfiles. Whether where is means in my laptop the files are present in this location data folder C program files. Okay, so what if in your organization there will be D drive, S drive, E drive, F drive, anything, to check the files where it is located, you have to run this command. Okay, if you run this command, it will show the paths. Okay, so if you scroll down here, db suspect database is there, no, you have to check that path. Okay, so if we check here, db suspect.mdf is there, no, it belongs to this path. Then you have to go and verify the file first, whether it is really there or not. Here if we check, then db suspect.mdf is not there. Okay, you can verify like this. And also we have the command called select star from master_files. So this is very old command. This is also same, like it will show the physical paths where the file is located. You can expand this and you can check. It is showing the same thing. Okay, but it is the old command. This is the latest command which we have. So both are same only. You can check it by that. And as I shown you xp_read error log, I have run and shown you already that database data file is missing. Okay, mdf file is missing. So already I have shown you that. And if data file is missing, what you have to do, directly have to restore. Okay, so to restore, now the database is a suspect file is in missing, and this database is in is really in suspect mode. And also we have the check the status of the database, it is in suspect. And also we have tried to reset the status. If simply it has enabled the trace flag, that is also not the issue, but it is showing suspect only. So this and all we have to first verify, then you can restore. If data file is missing, we have troubleshooted that the data file is not there. So now we can restore from this command, restore database from disk equal to, with replace you have to give with replace, because the database is existed here. With replace if you won't give, then we'll be finding this issue. With replace I have restored. So here one more thing, guys, here I find that data file is missing, so I have directly restored that, and after the analysis and troubleshooting, the data file is missing, and we know the reason strongly, so I have done restore. And also if data file is corrupted, like if you go to this data file, here you can refresh, okay, in the location F5 if you press means we have got that MDF file. First I had to take this database offline, then only it will work. Drop all the connections, click OK, and now you can go to the database aspect on that path. Then now if you open right click, edit with notepad, then now you will that MDF file will open with notepad. Yeah, I want this. You can delete anything here. You can delete and you can save. Okay. So means database corrupt means in a real-time environment, database will corrupt manually like this. Okay. So now the data file is corrupted. So I have saved this. Okay. If now I will be taking the database online, right click online. Now also it will go into suspect mode. Now again we'll be troubleshooting the same. Okay, here database is in recovery. What is the actual issue? Same thing, like you can verify if it is in suspect mode. You can if trace flag is enabled as suspect or not. We have to check this and we have reset the status. Now we can check again. It is really in suspect. Okay, if it is online it would come, means here if you run this command, then that suspect flag will be disabled and it will be back to online. Then it is not the problem. You can check the physical path and go to that path and check whether the MDF file is available. Yeah, it is available, and you can go and check that exp_read error log. Error log. You run this, if you scroll down, latest data, and it is showing as suspect only again. If you see the time, it is at around 51 seconds. Starting up the database. If you expand this, you can see the error log clearly. Yeah. Here SQL Server detected a logically consistent IO error. IO error means like it is suspect only. Means in that storage for this file some corruption has happened. To check that we have to run like this dbcc checkdb command now. So if you run this command, you will be getting to know that this database consistency and allocation error. Before that we had to set this into this emergency mode. Okay, emergency and single user mode. If what if the patient is shifted to ICU, if there is any emergency only they will be shifting to ICU, right? Same thing like that. Whenever we doing some troubleshooting, when the database goes into suspect mode in real-time environment, it is common, like in every organization will be finding this in daily activities. Okay, whenever we sit to work, now at that time we will be seeing these errors commonly. Okay, so first you have to set into this emergency and single user mode. Okay, SQL Server detected logically error. Okay, alter database, right click, refresh, emergency. Yeah, it entered into emergency already. So now we can run this dbcc checkdb. Cannot be opened, files are inaccessible. Okay, it is not allowing us to check the allocation and consistency error, because this MD5 file is only corrupted, right? In another case, like pages are corrupted. Before I have shown you demo whenever we have done the page restore, right, in previous session. At that time I showed you the demo of that page restore, like with hex editor I have corrupted, and I have fixed that issue from backups available. So I have repaired that only one page, okay? Whatever the page is corrupted, I have restored that one page. So in this case, data file only it is corrupted. So dbcc checkdb is not working for that reason. Because data file only is not available. If corruption happen, then only the dbcc checkdb is not running. dbcc checkdb is very important because you have to check the database corruptions. In that, if the particular pages are corrupted, then file only is corrupted. File only, if it is corrupted, then it will throw an error. So it is not able to allowing us to drop this database. Database aspect cannot be open. Okay, what you can do, you can restore the database, okay, with replace. If you do this, we only will be getting. So now you might have understood the importance of that backup. And if data file is corrupted, you have to restore the database completely. But I have run this dbcc checkdb, and I wanted to check that allocation error, but it is not allowing me to do anything, because if the database is corrupted, then you have to restore the database completely. So I hope you might have understood this concept. I have shown you in many ways to bring back that online. Also I wanted to set to that multi-user, it is not responding properly. Now I have restored the this database, okay. Now second scenario, like now I have explained you the data file, if corrupted, what you have to perform. You have to restore the complete database. What if in the case the log file is corrupted? Now we will be discussing this. Okay, now I will be taking that db suspect to offline, task offline. Click OK, draw. Okay, now it went to offline state. After going to offline state, I will be deleting this log file, okay. Go to that path, right click on this and delete. So after deleting this, you can go back to the instance, and then you can right click on it, and you can bring online. After bringing online, it completed with errors, it shows, okay. Same thing you have to troubleshoot, like basic check. I have told you, like you have to check whether the database is in suspect mode, okay. To check the database status, you have to run this command. So if it is online, then also it is showing suspect. You have to reset the status. The suspect flag on the database suspect is already reset. It is already reset here only, it is saying, okay. So no need to again go and run this, but for your better understanding, I am running and showing this, okay. Here suspect, after resetting the state, this is also not the problem. So you have to go and check the physical path again here. After going and checking this physical path, here data file, again you have to db suspect. This is the path, okay. And you can go to this this path and check. Here log is missing. Here now the problem is log, not the data file, okay. If log file is missing, you can restore and rebuild the log and give within 5 minutes, okay. So this will be easy, okay, rather than compared to this data file corruption. Because in real scenarios, for restoring 4 TB 5 TB of data, it will take a lot of time, okay. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, depending upon the system configuration also, like resources, CPU, memory and all, it will matter at that time, and it will take lot of time. If log file is corrupted, then we can bring back easily. There is a way to bring to rebuild the log, okay. So now what I can do, first I have checked that log file is missing here. And now before running the dbcc check db, you have to keep this into emergency and single user mode. Single user mode, comma emergency, single set emergency, comma single user mode. If you run this command, it will go into emergency. Okay, emergency and single user mode. Right click, refresh. It should come emergency here now. It has came emergency, like it is to shifting to ICU this database, and you can run now this command. Okay, dbcc check db, and now you'll be finding here this dbcc whether there is the allocation and consistent error. You have to check everything. Okay, if it is his database, there will be lot of information here in this page. Here if you see here, mainly it is showing has zero allocation error and zero consistency error. This means our data file is safe. Okay, log file has some issues. Now we can go confidently and rebuild the log. To rebuild the log, we have this method. Okay, so if data file is corrupt, then it will not show this consistency error and allocation error like it has shown right now. If log file is corrupted, then it will show, means if it is zero in consistency and allocation error, then data file is failed, log file has some issues. To rebuild the log, we can go and run this alter command, alter database db suspect rebuild log on this database underscore log and mdf file. Here only I am rebuilding the log now. If you run this command now you can see program files. Okay, ldf file failed with open. Okay, here what is the problem? It is in single user mode, right? So I have to go to that page only and we have to run here only. You have to run here only. If you run rather than this, if you run in another query, then it won't run. Okay, so I have rebuilt the log now. Okay, so you can check now the log has been rebuilt. So here what is the problem? Here C program files, Microsoft SQL Server, this log file is there. No, I think it has different name. I will be checking here with this command select star from sys.sysaltfiles. If I run, then I will be opening this log file, logical and physical log file I have got here. This is the logical name. Okay, db suspect underscore log. You can go and again you can verify db suspect underscore log. You can replace here and again this path, physical path, right click, copy. You can paste it here. Here cc is there. Now that path issue was there. Now that also have corrected by running and copy pasting this path. So you have to ensure that you should run this command and you can copy and you can paste it here. As I done, I have the mistake. Now that is also fixed. So to clearly rebuild the log, to clearly know the logical and physical file of the database log file name, you can copy and paste it here in this command. If you now right click and refresh, it will come to single user mode. Okay, if it comes to single user mode, then the database has been fixed. Okay, log file has been rebuilt. Now here only what you have to do, you can go and set to multi-user mode again. You have to just click use multi and you have to remove this emergency. So you can run this command. Now the database is online. This is the way to troubleshoot. Okay, so this is one way, and another way, like I'll taking this again to offline. Okay, offline method, offline, and I'll be deleting again that log file. you have to do by yourself, guys. If you won't do, there will be a lot of problems when you do in real time. So when I doing the lab only, there is mistakes. Okay, there will be some mistakes. If you practice, keep on practicing, then you will not face any issues. If you see you won't fix it, if you do, then you can do comfortably. Again, now I am deleting this. Now the file has been deleted. Oh, this is also on another method, guys. If you follow this, this is the second method what I am showing here. If log file has an issue, then what you can do is you can take offline. Okay, take offline and bring online. The log file will automatically rebuild. Okay, so that is the second method. Okay, this is the second method. Okay, we'll be using another instance for showing you the third method. Connect it has some issues. I'll be checking later on. Here what I can do, now I'll be creating here a database called as suspect. Okay, right click, new database. On the database you have to click and new database, DBSUSPECT. Now you have created that, right? You have to take that offline, that 2022 instance, stop it, and you have to delete that in folder. Okay, now we have to go to the different instance ID, right? 2022 MS SQL, and you can go to data, and you can find that data here, db suspect underscore log. Okay, if you delete this and start again, okay, start it, and then you will be finding that issue. Okay, here right click, refresh, or else you can disconnect and connect. Okay, once this SQL service started, connect to that instance, and you can expand here, recovery pending, right? Now the third method is you can check this database property X, select, this is an important command. It shows us in database suspect. Okay, this is in actually 2025 instance. We will be closing this. Okay, yes, okay. No, so what you can do, right click on this and take new query, and check that database. Okay, database suspect is in suspect mode, and also you know that sp underscore reset sta to status single code db suspect. Same thing, I am troubleshooting. Okay, status, this is also not the issue, already is in this trace flag is in already reset only. Okay, now you have to run that dbcc check db after putting in emergency mode. Here you can check, you have to first put into emergency mode. Emergency and single mode, then you can run this dbcc check db. Okay, this dab will be scheduling every week or every month in every organization to check the database health. Okay, if you find some errors and allocation error and consistency error, then you can fix it. Okay, allocation error means whenever you will be having 10 rows in a page, actually it will be showing as 7 rows, 8 rows. Okay, by mistake. Okay, sometimes it happens, so that is the allocation error. If there is the consistency error, then the database has some corruption. Okay, that is the difference between allocation and corruption error. Hope you might have understood. So you can check the run now the check db, because now it went to emergency and single user mode. If you refresh this, you can see there. And if you check this, if you run this command, gbcc check db db suspect, you have to open the bracket, close the bracket, inside that you can run this. If you run this, if you scroll down, we don't have this consistency and allocation error. Allocation error, as I told, if there is 10 rows in a page, then it shows as 7. Then there is some error, so we have to fix that. And consistency error means some corruptions in the data pages. Okay, same like that I have shown you in page restore. Whenever the page corruptions happened, you can restore that only one page. That is also possible. I have shown you this thing in the page restoration. So at that time you can restore this in 5 minutes and give it back to your customer. We have checked the DBCC checkDB. There is no corruptions in data file. So now we can run the to rebuild the log. There is log issue. Okay, to rebuild the log, what I had to do, I have to, we have this we have run this already, right? And also I have shown you that offline online method. If you bring back to offline and online, then also it will come online. Oh, this issue will fix. Okay, now we have this command dbcc check db, this db suspect mode. Here you can go repair underscore data underscore repair underscore loss, data underscore no, repair underscore data underscore low underscore loss, repair underscore what is that command here? Repair underscore allow underscore data underscore loss. Okay, allow underscore data underscore loss. Okay, if you run this command, it will repair this and rebuild the logs. Okay, it will rebuild the logs. If you refresh this, you can check. Okay, it is in single user mode. Again you have to bring this back into multi user mode. To bring back here only you have to run that command as multi user mode. Shift home, you can run, and the database came back online and healthy. Also one more thing guys, here I have run this dbcc check db suspect, right? This command, if I use this command, then I will be having all the information printed on the screen. Okay, whenever the db is in suspect mode, so you have to keep it in alter database db suspect set emergency. Will do this now. So after that you will be running the dbcc check db. So before doing that, you have to check the database size here. Now my size is very small. Okay, what if it is 5 TB 10 dB in real time environment? You have to run this command with physical only, physical underscore only. Then whenever you run this with physical only, then you will be finding only the location error and this consistency error. It will show that it will not go through all the information as like this normal dbcc check db command. So if the database is huge in size, then you have to read with physical only. This should be your interview answer also. In most of the interviews they will be asking this. What if the database size is 5 TB 10 dB huge in size? Then you have to tell in interview that you will be running the dbcc check db database name with physical only. If the database is small in size, then I will be running normal dbcc check db to check the consistency and location error. And also one more thing guys, in some scenarios in environment, what they will be doing is, the database is in suspect mode, then they will directly go and detach and attach the database here. Like this they will be dropping this database, and again they will be going to right click and attach. Okay, here attach, you have to click on that file location db suspect, click OK. So they will be doing this also in some environment. Data and attach method they will follow. So don't go blindly go and detach and attach. First as I showed you, like go and first check the database property EX, and then you have to reset the status. This will be the basic checks. and then if you find some data file corruption, you restore the complete database. If there is a log file issue, log file corruption, then you go and rebuild the logs. To rebuild the logs, we have alter command, alter and rebuild. Okay, so that command is there, and also we have the dbcc checkdb db suspect repair underscore allow underscore data underscore log. And another method is you can take offline and online, that log will be rebuilt automatically. This and all you can follow. So that's all for today's class, guys. In next class I will be containing with new topics called as automation. I will be showing you the strategy of backups. Okay, how to automate the backup jobs. And that's all for today's class. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye. Take care.